Hello, folks. Welcome back to the Blackbird podcast. I hope you're all well and dry. Are you keeping well? Are you as good? I'm happy to be back here now in this moment. We're 9 days away. The number nine. 9 days. This is Saturday. And the IFAA, European Indoor Archery Championships, IFAF Ireland, starts in 9 days from now. 2nd of March 2026, down at the SETU Arena Waterford. It should be interesting, to say the very least. It started out like a circus in your head. You'd be thinking, oh man, this is European Indoor Champs. There'd be loads of people flying in, there'd be all like cream of the crop, gonna go there and fucking compete. And then you don't get any training done for one reason or another. Then it's excuse after excuse. Then you have some kind of trauma going on every time you look at your bowl case and you're like, ah, fuck it, I should really take that out and do something. But the fucking rain, people, the rain. So then you get the time maybe to get the odd indoor shoot practice and take part in the odd IMM, thanks to Cork City Archery Club. Enjoy going down there, taking part and shooting totally poorly. Christ, I actually thought I did. When did we start that? It was about a month ago, maybe. And I was using the brothers' glasses then on the first one, and it helped a bit. But so I think I got like a fucking petty score. But then I started training at home, and I thought I was improving. And then I got my glasses, my own prescribed glasses, which kind of helped. But now it's kind of, I don't know, you don't need your hair nor there. Your eyes are like fucking clay all the time. They're on, they're off, da. But anyway, I was training, and then we went to do the second IMM up in Cork, and I was like, here we go, baby. And I was shooting shit hot. I was getting really good first blast of arrows, sweet. Second blast of arrows, sweet. And then it just fucking misses came into it, like 3 out of 5 misses off the page. I'm like, what in the fuck happened there? So then my gap was fucking acting the maggot. Like, what the So I thought everything was okay, except the vision, seeing the arrows. But now I can see the arrows, and I can see that they're not going where they're fucking told. So then I doubled down. I started, because I had time, the rain kind of makes me unemployed. So I was in the garden like a job for a week straight, and I thought I figured out 1 or 2 things that I could change by pure accident. I can assure you, it was like I dreamt up some awesome strategy, but I was happy. I was happier. I felt I was making progress. So I went down the second time with the glasses. Yeah, that wasn't great either. I got the exact same score as the first time, so that tells you, are the glasses really the issue? But yes, it's a fucking thing. It's a trip. It's a trip. Because the bow is fine, okay? The arrows I think are fine. I know people were saying they might be stiff. I guess they could be. But I think it was my gapping was an issue. But I think I was watching a thing about this hunter in America who shoots, he goes archery hunting, and he was saying like he could do all this stuff. He could keep his gap on the page or on the target 6 inches off the X at any distance from his standing position, 6 inches, and he's making no adjustments. So when I was down in Cork City Archery Club, talking to the gang down there, I was saying, this fucking guy, he's saying, and they're like, for fuck. You can't believe everything, like I don't know this, but they're like, that's bullshit. And one of the lads said he's got to be changing something. What did he say? Not his knocking point, but I see my vocabulary has totally left the building. Like, when you anchor, yes, he said he's probably changing his anchor. So it's like a combination of bear bow and hunter recurve in a weird kind of witchcraft kind of way. But this occurred to me anyway when I was out in the garden there, because I was like, at this stage I should have this shit down. And there was no consistency. So I said, okay, at the 20, I changed my gap. Not my gap, but I did change my gap as a result. But I did change my, I just said the word. Come on, pull it together, boy. I changed my, where I fucking do this. Oh, it's not. What is the word? Come on. Where's my pen? Fucking fuck. You know what I'm saying, okay? The knocking is not that. Anyway, I changed the thing, and it worked straight away. I was getting off, would say 5 to 6 inches from the X would be my gap, and I thought like there was consistency in that. And I was getting 4s and 5s for the most part. There'd be the odd random 3 and even 1, but for the most part it was 5s and 4s, and I was thinking, sweet, so I can fine tune that now with practice. And then on the 30 I revert back to my original, and I had the same result. I was like, I think, was it 5 or 6 inches from the X, either up or down, I can't remember, because it was like I'd seldom do that at home. At home it's just like you're shooting at the 20, more working on form than anything, as in like, where am I fucking putting everything? And remember to stand up straight and remember to do all these fucking things. So that's what I'm doing. It could be 10 yards, but it just happens to be 20. And then there's another one belonging to the rudder up a bit. So I just marked it out at 30. You know what I mean? It'd be like when you finish your 20, you can kind of just launch maybe 10 hours at the 30, just for kicks. Just see where you're at on your gap. So we'll say I have one gap for 20 and one, not gap, sorry, the gap would be the same. Oh, Jesus Christ. But you know what I mean. I'd have 2 different ones for when there's like 10 yards apart. And then I thought I could judge it going forward with these movements. It's not like string walking, but on your face. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, look, it's hard to explain because I can't remember the fucking terminology for half the stuff. So I was thinking, great. For me, it was progress. It was like, great, I've made progress. So I practice on that. I'll do some drills at home. And then there was a flint round, which I have only done 2 of, I think. Maybe 3 ever. So that's kind of smack bang in the middle of the European Champs. You got an indoor round, that's 60 yards at 20 yards. Then your second day you have the flint round. And your third and final day you'll have another indoor round at 20 yards, 60 yards, okay? So that's like, it's a bit. So I was thinking, okay, I'm really not super at the 20 yards for whatever fucking reason, but now I have some bit of hope, or I'm deluding myself, whatever, but I felt positive on the 20, so now I have to focus on the flint round. But now it's like a week out, but I'm thinking, fuck it, can't be that hard. Got like some experience in shooting the bow and arrow. I'm not going to get rushed by a fucking competition, even if it is the European Indoor Archery Championships. You know what I mean? What will be, will be. I'll put in the effort now. But I am dedicating the next, what day is today? Today's Saturday, so you've 9 days before the opening. Is it? I think so. Where you go and you get your bow check and all that. Sort of paperwork out actually for that. Sort out your paperwork, folks. Print out whatever you got to print out. Don't forget that. And your cards. Make sure you have your cards done. These are things I could fucking do. I had a card in my wallet for the last 2 years, but I think that makes it out of date. So to get these things sorted post haste. So I think that's today. Yeah, so that's it really. So I have to just go and do the flint round. The flint round's it's a fun one, but it's you can just build it up in your head and make silly mistakes. You know what I mean? Now I'm going to go over there and just relax and enjoy it and just see what we see. God damn it, that's gone cold. I hate cold coffee. It's fucking rank. So like I said, there was a bunch of guys that be training like all the time. And at the start, there was a lot of regular communication about how they're getting on. They tell you their scores, you see the odd video, and I've noticed it's slowly kind of getting reduced in traffic. So either they're like just fucking after burning themselves out mentally, or they're just getting cagey, because we're in the same category. But I maintain on the day. See, the whole thing about shooting what you can at home is great, because when you get there, then you kind of have a bit of confidence about you, because you know, you can tell yourself, look, we've been flinging hours, okay? It doesn't matter, because I maintain, even at practice, for me anyway, when I'm just practicing, it kind of can get a bit, because I'm not the greatest at focusing when I know it's only practice, you know? Whereas if it's a competition, you dig a little deeper, you're focused. But when it's competition, it's just different. When you're training at home, sure, for the first 30 hours, you might be awesome. You might be thinking, yeah, this is great. And you'll do another 30 just for the fucking body more than the mind. Just for the mechanics of it. Just to get that bow fitness going. But the fucking mind has gone on to other issues at hand, you know. Or else it's daydreaming. I'm not that dialed in. But then I suppose if you have everything set, like your gap is set at X, Y, and Z distances, and you've worked on that, and that's dialed right in, then I suppose it's easier to focus. But when you're putting your head in the sand, grand, don't even know what my gap is. Always tinkering, always fucking tinkering. But look, it's going to be fun, I think. I'm looking forward to it. I really am. At the end of the day, it's just another shoot. It's just looking at the same target. You know your distance. You know, you get some training time beforehand, which is good, which is handy. But the only issue I have is like having to be on location at 6 a.m. for 2 days in a row. That to me is a bit cunty. I was thinking about it. I was kind of forgiving it because, it's the Euros. Blah, blah, blah. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck if it's the Euros. It's a bit sad that you have to be there at 6 a.m. What the fuck is that about? It's not a flight we're going on. Like, you know, it is in Ireland. Too fucking, yeah. 6 a.m. Yeah, so that's a cunt. That's the only issue I have thus far, because that means I'm getting up at like 3 to wake myself up to leave the house at around 4:30 to go there. And I'd say it's a flip of a coin whether you be a fucking psychotic cunt or mellow. It's a flip of a coin. We'll see. I'll do a report on that. So I wrote down, there was, because when I was shooting the other day, and I was kind of getting a bit too fucking damp out there. It was fucking raining again, and the wind, and so these are other ways you can't measure progress really, like down to the minute detail, because did it go into the X because of the breeze that came along there, or this or that? So you just shoot the fucking thing, and it's not like you're scoring it either, because I'm not. Like I was saying to a buddy, I'll have the target there just for to measure my gap, because I was trying to get my gap on the page. Because when you're in the competition, I think actually at the start of the first indoor one, I'm like A, so I'm the top left corner of the backstop at 20 yards, and then on the second, I'm the bottom lower right. Yeah. So that means you've got a couple of inches. So if you can make it so you're gapping on the page, it's all the better for you. It really is, because At one point there, I was gapping 2 feet from the X. It's just not ideal. You know, it's not what you want at all. But I've got that now, like I said, to 5 or 6 inches from the X. Tomorrow now I'll play with that again at 20 and 30. And yeah, 20 and 30 are my two kind of, just more for being able to get them. It's nothing to do with the competition, to be honest with you. It's just like I'm thinking, okay, the competition's on in 9 days' time. It starts. It'll go on for a week, but after that week, we're back to the woods, people. And like I said, I'd like to get to as many as I can this year. And some of the big woods competitions that are coming up. There's two in particular. What are they? I'll have to get back to you on that. So yeah, I hope you're all ready. I hope your gear, because I'm hearing there's gear malfunctioning in various parts of the country. People go out and the fucking ball explodes on them. Bits are blowing up. Limbs are getting fucking snapped. That's not great. You don't want to, when you've been training for a while with the one setup and then it goes kaboom. It gets in your head for some people. It's the feel. It just doesn't feel right. Like my bow that I have since the blue guy, I was kind of happy with this, but there was malfunctions galore with the things you put on this. And then I got the Batman bow as a birthday gift, and that's a nice bow, but I don't know. I have to give it more time. It's just we're not clicked in. Getting there. So. Because I wrote down here, getting good at archery is easy. It is easy getting good at archery. It's fucking nearly immediate for some people. But once you get to the dizzying heights of like, I could be really good at this, then it turns around and kicks you in the nads. And then it's like you're up, you're down, you're up, you're down, you don't know where the fuck you are. And you get these fucking shots then where the minute you loose the arrow, you just know. It just feels right. It feels like a perfect shot. I mean that. I mean it just you just know that was a beautiful shot. A fucking poem in motion. They're fucking few and far between now, I can tell you. But again, it's like just keep it simple. Okay? You've done this shot 1,000 times probably. So just keep it simple. A lot of people are going to have like a nervous kind of day or whatever, but I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, so getting good at archery is easy, I'd agree with that. But keeping it is not so good. Keeping it easy and being good at it is not so good. Not so easy. It's crazy. You can be even the compounders, like. That's another thing for all the recurvers, if you can get a chance to practice in the same hall as the recurvers, I'd recommend you do that, because you notice straight away that they're getting the X's quite a fucking lot, like all the time. A high frequency of X's that they're getting, and the more you look at that, the more you start to feel like you're shit, and it kind of makes you think, wait a minute, I can get X's too. And it's better to get that kick in the head early and be on a diet of just getting a kick in the head. Oh fuck, they're getting X's, I'm getting nothing. I'm getting 2s and fucking 3s and maybe 4s. I think it's good to put your head through that and endure, and just fucking might help you focus on getting your shit together. But then again, it might have the absolute opposite effect. So you roll the dice and see. So that leads me on to the Irish Archer, the name of an individual on TikTok who commented on my bow. I think he too has similar makes, and so he was threatening to watch one of the Blackbirds or listen to or whatever. So of course I apologize in advance, as you do. I don't know why, it was very presumptuous of me. But anyway, I did. Just an icebreaker. And I said, so what kind of topics do you reckon I should discuss? And he said, mental health benefits of archery. Do archery, it'll drive you fucking insane. That's the mental health benefits of archery. It's all well and good if you're just, out in the woods by yourself shooting, just shooting the shit, or with friends, just shooting now and then. But if you've any bit of fucking, it can drive you insane, okay? It can drive you insane. Because it is so individual. You make your steady progress and then you're doing really good and then it knocks you back down and it's like you climbed so fucking high and then you slipped and you don't know why because you think you've done everything right and there's never time to do whatever you have to do and then it's not so much fun and then it's loads of fun and you're in love and then it's like this is not fun. So it's up and down. So schizophrenic is what I would put it as. Schizophrenic archer. That would be apt. That would be perfect description. So, yeah, that's what I have to say to him about that. So we're all toxophilites. Did you ever hear this word, toxophilites? Isn't that a weird word? Toxophilites. Toxophilites. From the Greek word toxon, which is bow and arrow. Philos is loving. Study of archery is called toxophily. Talk softly to me. Toxophily. Toxophily. What is that, Kerry? Toxophily. So toxophilites are people who love archery. So we're all a bunch of toxophilites. Okay? The first book written on archery was Toxophilus. Toxophilus? By Roger Ascham in 1545. I wonder if the library might have that. I'll have a look. So yeah, toxophilites. Toxophily. That's some funny words. That's not the word I'd have come with. If I was asked, what would you call someone who loves archery? I'd say an archer. Okay? But a toxophilites. What the fuck is that? Where'd that come from? It's so out of the world of archery. Toxophilites. It is Greek, so maybe, I don't know. Them Greeks, they have a word for everything. I can't believe I'm fucking this up. So yeah, so best of luck with all the training. Okay? How's my training going? Not great. Not great. But not surprising either, to be fair. Yeah, good days and bad days. But I think it's you need to be on the line on the day in the competition. That's where it's at. Pretending beforehand is bullshit. It's just getting the body in shape, I suppose, for the stamina required with the focus required to kind of get your best shots, your best 60 arrows in that time, right there and then. Can you do it there and then? As opposed to over the course of the year, you get some awesome shots. But if you can get about 60 of them and put them right there in that moment, you're doing. Do you hear this shit now? This fucking guy, this Rain Man. If I find out who's pulling the levers, I swear to fucking God. This is why I can't train as much at home. And I suppose you can go down to Cork more regularly, but Jesus, by the time you get home, then it's gone 11. It's not ideal either. It's not ideal, kids. So that's it. It's all kind of just wasting time now, isn't it? We've all done or not done our best thus far in training. I know there's a week to go. Probably cram a bunch in there, but I say all the hard work, all the heavy lifting has been done so far. Just people now probably going to go there shitting themselves. Do not do that. Don't be silly. It's only a fucking competition at the end of the day. A competition where you get to shoot your lovely bow. Remember when you got the bow, how much you loved the bow. And how shooting the arrows you shoot. You got your own unique way of doing it all. That's where it's at. You know what I mean? You're taking time off to go to this place to take part in this competition. You'll meet some other people from other parts of Europe in your category and see how they do what they do. And, chit chat. So, come out to me, how do you do that? And when yeah, I think that's the key. Just enjoy it. It's just another day, another shoot, another practice nearly. Try to not engage the whole, you know, weight of the title that it may or may not have on you. You're just going to shoot your bow and have some fun, meet some friends, have a laugh, and shoot your best 60 fucking arrows in that time. Awesome, easy peasy. Because I like to see how the really good ones from abroad carry themselves and how they conduct themselves. It's a nice, it's a curiosity of mine. 1 and 1 is 2. Sometimes it's not though. Sometimes 1 and 1 is just 1. So I'm looking forward to these things. There's many things to look forward to. I'm hoping that Cloud Archery will be there in case there's any fuck ups with anyone's equipment. Jose's got your back. He'll sort you out if he's there. I hope he's there. I heard a rumor. It might be true. He might be there. He should be there. They've got this thing locked up like a drum, don't they? You hear nothing. I don't get it. What's going on with this fucking this body? It's like it's a secret. You know, oh, tickets are sold. Lock up the shop. Say nothing. I know everyone's busy, but fuck's sake, how can you be that busy? I don't know. Look, just saying. Just saying. In the one hand, it's only this. And in the other hand, why isn't it a big deal? See, the schizophrenia of archery. It's far reaching. Far reaching. But yes, I'm looking forward to it. It should be good. I'm going to go through all the paperwork now tomorrow, probably, or Wednesday. I have to put a time, an hour aside to sit down and say, okay, this is what we're at. This is what we're looking at. This is the schedule. Da 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 dum. And take it from there and look forward to it. I think Leash was cancelled. It was meant to be, I think, tomorrow because it was fucking rain. That's a bummer. I was looking forward to Leash. But I was looking forward to going to Anostana. Is that it? I was looking forward to going there as well, but it didn't happen. And they had a wet fucking day, the goddamn brave souls who did go and have a good shoot. But yeah, it's a shitty time of year here in this country, in Ireland. Welcome to Ireland. It rains every single day. But that's all I have for you, my friends. That's all I have for you. The IFAA European Archery Championships, Indoor Archery Championships, hosted by IFAF Ireland at the SETU Arena, starting on the 2nd of March 2026. It'll roll on till the 6th of March. I think Monday is like, you go in, you sign on, get your boat check. I think you might get a practice round in there. Sure, if your boat's set up, why not? That'd be great. Get a vibe for the volume of people. That'll be interesting. See how that will happen. Because when I shoot there, I'm thinking I'm just gonna fucking hang around and observe from the balcony and maybe just check it out. Sit in it and experience it. Because I mean, who knows when we're going to get another big kind of competition like that. Indoor competition anyway. So that's what I plan on doing. So hopefully I'll meet some folks there after we shoot and we can just chit chat. How did you get on? Oh yeah, I did brilliant. Did you? You fucker. Damn it. Yeah, it's that competitive thing. It just comes out, yeah. I'm going to have fun. I'm just going to have fun. I'm going to meet friends and blah, 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 blah. Then you step to the line, you go fucking psycho. Then you miss your fucking target, you go fucking psycho. And then you're like looking at everyone else's fucking target, you're like, who's shooting my category? I'm shit. I'm awesome, but today I'm shit. You go through all of these schizophrenia. And it's not just me, it's just, I'm just probably more honest than most. Most people are trying to be polite and say, no, I'm doing fine, but I have to go to the toilet. You go in there and they're wailing. You fucking useless. Da, 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 da. But, look, it'll be grand. You'll be all grand. I've seen some of the scores even this year, and everyone seems to be shooting pretty fucking good. It's like there's been a jump forward. The scoring on every category, every division, everyone is doing super, and it should be very interesting to see how it goes. That's what I'm looking at, and all the toxophilites. I shall meet you there. And we shall have a chit chat, a chin wag, and we shall have fun and enjoy. And at that, I shall let you go, my friends, my toxophilites. Toxophilites. Toxophily. That's what we do. That's how we roll. So yes, I'm going to find out how a few others are doing with the training, and maybe have a double bubble this week. We'll see for the week that's in it, because next week I don't know if I'll be. I will see. There'll always be something. So happy training. Don't go crazy now. Balance, people. Get your sleep, okay? And don't break your bow. Jesus Christ, don't do that. Yeah, train well. Talk to you all soon. Bye bye. Bye bye. Be good.